Bay Area bleepers, metal detecting for you. Yeah, I'm a treasure seeker, always find something new. And I'm cleaning up garbage, 'cause it's the right thing to do. Calling all treasure seekers, Bay Area bleepers.
Hey bleepers. Today I'm on the coast of California in Sonoma County. I'm up here camping, having a little nature time. Shortly after I started planning this trip, another detectorist messaged me through a group on Facebook. He asked me if I wanted the coordinates to a site that he had found. He had recently moved out of state and had no need for them, but he wanted to make sure that somebody knew that this site existed. So I said, yeah, heck yeah. He sent them to me, and I immediately started investigating what this site could have been. Located within parklands here on the coast, a short drive inland from the Pacific Coast Highway, on land that was once covered with giant sequoia trees or beautiful firs and oaks, is where this intriguing corner of land sits. He stated that he thought the site may have been some kind of home site, as he had found a small child's toy dating back to the 1800s when he detected there. Not too far away, about 2 miles as the crow flies, is Fort Ross. Fortress Ross, as it was originally called, was established by the Russians in the first half of the 1800s. Decades before the gold rush and lumber industry booms, brought hopeful people from all over the world as far away as China to try their luck living rough just to strike gold or to make their millions in the lumber industry. The Russians had established Fort Ross as their southernmost hub for their fur trapping and trading industries. And it wasn't only Russians living there. In fact, it was reportedly the first multi-ethnic community in Northern California. It included native Californians from the Pomo, Miwok, and Kashaya Indian tribes, as well as native Alaskans. But flash forward a couple decades, and Eureka! Gold was found at Sutter's Mill in Coloma, California, and thus began the California Gold Rush. The Gold Rush built cities like San Francisco, where I live. Floods of brave people trekked across the country or sailed around the Horn on ships for months to get here. And as more people moved west, more people needed homes. And as more homes were needed, so was the wood to build them and the food to feed them. Enterprising men acquired land here and built cattle ranches and lumber companies to help meet the needs of the ever-growing population. I've been studying the old maps dating as far back as I could find them. But alas, I have been unable to prove the prior existence of a home or a camp or a mine or anything, to be honest, in this specific location. Now, that doesn't mean it's gone untouched by the human hand. And it doesn't mean that there hasn't been some sort of structure there in the past, but I have no proof or records to prove the existence of something thus far. The location is at a literal crossroads. 2 roads that have been there for hundreds of years. And they've been documented on maps that I have studied going as far back as the early to mid 1800s. So it's entirely possible that this location could have been a small camp for loggers, or merely a rest stop where one child passing through with their parents lost their toy as the family stopped for a break before rumbling away in their horse-drawn wagon towards their final destination. We may never really know, but that won't stop me from looking. Before we head out, I'd like to thank you for watching and hope that you enjoy this improved format and content. I've been working to provide my subscribers with content that is more intentional and well investigated, rather than random sites with very few finds just to get a video out. It's a quality over quantity approach that I hope you will enjoy and appreciate. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching Bay Area Bleepers, and we'll see you on the first hole. This is so interesting. I've been looking at this feature on Google Earth and Google Maps, and yet, for like months I've been looking at it, and yet this is not what I expected. It's like a bowl cut out or dug out in the earth around this rock formation. It's intense. I'm not sure exactly where, like what part of this land that doll was found. The grass is all pretty high, and I didn't remember to bring my big shovel. Stupid me. But I mean, I guess it's flat enough here that there could have been a house here. None of those maps indicate any kind of building ever being here. Look at how beautiful this is here. And it's just such a foggy day. It's just gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. So I think what I'm going to do is walk down into the bowl here. And maybe detect around here. Because this is interesting to me. I mean, I guess it would be protected from the elements a little bit. And, definitely looks like it's been touched by some human hands. It's so intriguing. All right, let me get my setup ready and see what we find. This is I think a very old and very small caliber fragment of a bullet. Maybe from hunting. I assume from hunting of some kind. This earth here is very, very hard, very rocky, and basically you need a pickaxe to go at it. I've gone primitive and just adopted rocks to dig with. But yeah, so that's my first find. It rang up 19 or 20. It's likely lead by the weight of it. And we'll see if there's anything else, I guess. I'm picking up something like right around here. So let's see here. That looks like weird. I guess it's another kind of bullet. That's a very different one. But is that a bullet? Or is it just like a screw knob, like a decorative? What? Can't. There we go. What is this? Is this taken out of a mold and it sucked? I'll get better pictures of it later. The phone is not wanting to focus on it. That's very strange. It rang up the same as a bullet, so I assumed it was a bullet, but the shape is shit. Very weird. All right. On to the next. Sorry about that. There you go. Weird. All right, so, oh yeah, here's my shirt. I love my wife. I love it when my wife lets me go metal detecting. I bought myself this shirt, just so you know. I've detected all around this rock structure. I found those two lead or brass things. And the second one, I don't know, man. I don't know what it could be. Unless there's some weird bullets that look like that. Hi. I was just coming by to say hello, I guess. Just sitting here in the open makes me feel like, keeps checking to see if I'm prey or not. But anyway, so that second thing, it sort of just looked like a knob on like an old lantern or something to keep the glass on or something. I don't know. But the first one was obviously a bullet. That extra bit on the second one, where it just would look like melted metal. I don't know if it was a small piece of metal. There was maybe somebody lit a fire there and threw it in, and they melted together. But the first one didn't melt, like the knob part didn't melt. I don't know, man. That's weird. If you know, comment below, I guess, right? And then I found a nail, just on the other side of this big rock from where I'm sitting right now. That nail, very long and perhaps old-ish, but it's not a square head or square nail. So it's not that old. It's not handmade. It's machine made. So I don't know. I don't know what to think about this area, other than these rocks maybe had some sort of aura in them at some point that was sought after and sort of mined, and that's why there's like this is dug out of the earth. I think that basically what I'm saying is that I don't think this was always exposed, this rock. This area here was under the dirt, and that up there is where the line of the earth may have actually gone at some point, and then And it was like a big hill, and they dug it out to expose this rock for some reason. I don't have service right now, so I can't tell you whether or not this or like what kind of rock this is, but I can tell you that it's not reactive to the metal detector. It's not hot rock of some kind. And so, but the reason I say 10 is because they're south of here in the town of Jenner, on the side of this big cliffside that overlooks the water, right in the main part that you drive through on Highway 1. That has some, but I believe, if I remember what I read correctly, some old tin mining, mines, openings to the mines in the side of the mountain, and you can see one of them pretty clearly, even on Google Earth. But so I don't know. It's interesting. I'm gonna get my stuff together a little bit. I feel like I have a tick crawling in my shorts. I'm gonna go get my stuff together, and I'm gonna go walk up towards the flat grassy area, see if there's anything to detect up there. Speaking of ticks. Faint signal, but it's deep. It's like irony grunts through here. It's interesting. Look, maybe he was right. All right, hold on. No. Yeah. 100% that is brick. Some kind of... Yeah. There's another piece of brick. Interesting. Well, in this one, I don't know, it's flat. One side. This side looks like it's... and it's broken somehow, right? So maybe he's right. But these are the only two pieces of brick, right? I wish... I don't know. I don't know what I wish. I wish that the grass wasn't here, to be honest. But 2 pieces of brick does not make a building. What about 3 pieces of brick? That might make a building? No. 3 courses of brick would make a building. If this is where a building once stood, and it was made of brick, you would think it would come up on some of those maps that I have spent a lot of time looking at. That could be something. Could also be a pull tab. Alright. Alright, let's go in for this. I mean, it's ringing up like a quarter. I have nothing to dig with. So smart, Jess, so smart. Let's see here. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna come back to you. I'll get it out of there. Look at there. I frickin' broke it. But that there, people, is what I believe to be my very first set of harmonica reeds. Can't believe I broke it. Is there, for those in the know, I mean, is there any other instrument that this could be from? It does taper to smaller on one end, but I assume that's because it gets higher pitched on one end. And again, because I've never found harmonica reeds, I have no idea. This is also a big set. This is, a good 8-9 inches in length. I'm kind of blown away by it. I'll be able to clean it up when I get back home. Maybe when I get back to camp, I'll run it under some water and see if I can't get some of this mud out, some more of the mud out. I can't believe I broke it. I mean, I can believe I broke it. I was so desperate to pull this out of the earth. Incredible. I'm happy with that. It's literally like my first harmonica. And, I mean, that's in part because this is probably one of the older sites that I've really gotten to detect on. So, pretty stoked with that. Alright, on to the next. If there is a next, I mean, I'm not far from the gate, so we'll see. Guys, this is crazy. Look, I'm like 6 feet from the hole where I found that long one set of reeds. There's more in here. Some of it, I think. That might be all of it. Is that the rest of it? Alright. Unfreaking believable, dude. How could there be so many harmonica reeds over here? How could this be? Oh. I'm kind of blown away. Alright, I think I'm done for today. Look at here, these are the harmonica reeds. And then I found this eye bolt of some kind. It's clearly worn here in the middle, but I don't know, it looks more like something that would be on a boat, but it's small. So I'm not really sure what that was from. This is that machined nail. It's a good 4 or 5 inches. That knob thing with the extra tidbit there, melted on it. The smallest bullet. And the biggest bullet casing. This is a Winchester rifle. And arms, or whatever their name of the company was. It's clearly from a large caliber, very large caliber. This is, not very, obviously there's bigger, but handheld, this is probably one of the biggest handheld caliber. And it's, if I had to guess, this is from a automatic rifle. I didn't film this. This is a very heavy blob of, I presume is lead. It's very interesting. And I find these every once in a while, like on the beach and stuff, but the formation of this is a little different. It's not as smooth and blobby as a lot of the lead that I find on the beach. Or aluminum. I guess I find a lot of melted aluminum on the beach too. So, anyway, there's that. And then there's this part of a door hinge, which I was trying to figure out if this was handmade or if it was machine made. But something about the holes that are punched in here, they're slightly different sizes. There's a bit of a lip on the back side here from the punch going through from this side. It just makes me feel like it's handmade or perhaps machine made, but like early on in machine making hinges. And those are my finds for today. There are other targets up there, and it is possible that this was a house site, but it's also possible that it was a garbage dump. It's not new garbage, but it could be building rubble of various kinds. I only found a little bit of glass. And I found 3 bricks. But there may be more in the longer grass that I didn't want to go into. It's bad enough I was sitting in the grass and stuff. I'm sure there's ticks crawling all over me. And with that lovely thought, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.